complete a function table from an equation. And this is going to be us using substitution to then evaluate a function to generate a y value, an output or range values. So you can see that if you're given x values, which is good, you're going to need that to be able to substitute into the function that you're being given, the equation that you're given, so you can generate those y values. That'll help you complete a table. Here are two examples of how to go about doing that. So if given f of x is equal to x plus 3, and then given these y or x values, 0, 2, 4, and 6, all I got to do is write 4 problems, substituting those numbers in, 0, 2, 4, and 6, in for x, and then evaluate them, solve them, and I'll have my y values. You can see on the first one, the function of 0, I'm using the first x value there, function of 0 equals, instead of using x, I substituted 0 in for x. So instead of writing x plus 3, I wrote 0 plus 3. And then I did 0 plus 3 is 3. That means that we generated coordinates 0, 3. And you can see that I wrote it up there at the table right here. 0 and 3. Pretty simple. I repeated that process for the function of 2. If x is 2, then I'll substitute 2 in for x. 2 plus 3 instead of x plus 3. That's 5. You can see that I also generated that in the table as well, 2, 5. So you can see how this is going a very practical skill and something you're going to need to be able to do quite often in order to utilize functions the way they're supposed to be. If you are provided an input, then you can generate the output and communicate the relationship between those things. Just so we could go over some multiplication ones, since that was more additive, we can go over what 2 times x would look like. Now, given these x values, 0, 1, 2, and 3, using the function f of x equals 2x, or y equals 2x, I'm rewriting it each of the problems using those x values. The function of 0 equals 2 times 0. So instead of 2 times x, I wrote 2 times 0, the x value that was given to me. And that's 0. Ooh, we're going to end up having a proportional relationship. It's crossing through 0, 0. Cool. I'm going to take the next x value, substitute it in. Instead of 2 times x, I'm doing 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. You can see, generating that y value. This process is going to repeat itself, and the functions become much more complicated, which is perfectly fine because all you're doing is substituting a number in, following the order of operations to generate a y value.